Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to this inauguration. It is a pleasure to stand before you. We are here with common understanding to have the best for our nation. I go by the name Eric, popularly known as Official Survivor, a member of and a representative of the Media Force Alliance. Before I tell you about the Media Force Alliance, I'll congratulate our very own daddy, Mr. KOFI Korantengi, the New Vision Movement, for putting this together. You know, I would like to draw our attention to the fact that be it NDC, NPP, today we all have come to the realization you don't need a microscope to see that the nation is sinking. Ghana is practically gone. I am compelled to share light on pressing issues plaguing our beloved nation, Ghana. You know, it is a topic that many shy away from, but it's one that demands our attention and action. The pervasive grip of bad leadership and corruption in this country. From the past years till today, we have witnessed a disturbing trend where those entrusted with the responsibility of leading our nation have fallen short of their duties. Instead of serving the interests of the people, they have succumbed to the allure of personal gain and self-interest. Corruption, like a cancer, I would say, has seeped into the very fabric of our society, eroding trust in our institutions and hindering our progress as a nation. It has become a scourge that knows no bound, infecting every level of government and piercing through various sectors of our economy. Today, if you are going to buy at the market, you are not using your party card. Everybody, each and every one of us, we can see the effect when we go out. Our women can see the effect. The men can see the effect in their pocket. The figures shown, oh, we have the economy is doing better. With Polish English to confuse the masses. The reality is in the market. Today, trust has become constant absentee in our society. The people have lost trust in the government, lost trust in the judiciary. We have practically lost trust in every institution in this country. Today, you know, let me pause and say this. I have been hearing, all right, from childhood, we have been hearing, we have been saying it, that, you know, politicians are corrupt, they are bad, they are this and that, and we follow the crowd from childhood. I have never witnessed some before, although we have been saying it. But when NPP came to power, I understood what corruption means. I understood what is bad leadership. I understood what is looting and sharing. It is made visible to the extent that even 5 years old can see it. We have created a society of no hope of future through corruption and bad governance. And when the youth are running out of the country, we wonder why. Our youth today, it is a well-known fact that they are chasing better lives out there. And this brings us to one question. Why can't we create a better life that we are chasing out there in this country, Ghana? If you think we are not dealing with failed governance system which need no change, let me give you a few proofs. The fact that we have hospitals and medical equipment in this country, but we have politicians who go out to receive treatment. It proves the fact that we have failed system. This is just a fact. The fact that we have we believe that for you to have a good education system, you need to go out of the country. You have to go and study in London. You have to go but we have schools here. Our leaders who are boasting, standing and telling us about building toilet and then building schools and all that. Their children are not going to the school that they have built, which means that they don't even have trust in what they are giving you. I am prescribing a medicine to you, which I myself cannot take. Every 4 years, we spend time voting for change. But it's now clear that we were only changing one corrupt leader to another without changing the real situation. The nation is rooted in NDP PP every 4 years and they come to perform their usual. And now you and I can attest to the fact that we are dealing with same meat in different soup, no different. But let me be clear, this is not a condemnation of our nation as a whole. Ghana is a land of vibrant culture, rich history, and resilient people. However, it is imperative that we acknowledge our shortcomings and confront them head on if you are to realize our full potential. We must hold our leaders accountable for their actions, demand transparency in government, and foster culture of integrity and accountability. It is not an easy task, but it is a necessary one that if we are to build a brighter future, we must pursue. Change will not happen overnight, but it begins with each and every one of us. We must stand united in condemnation of corruption and strive towards a future where justice and fairness and equality prevail. It is a well-known fact as the youth of this country, we are tired and practically exhausted by the old trend of NDC and NPP. Every 4 years, they come to perform their usual of wasted 4 years without result. We are tired of witnessing same situation in different versions every 4 years. We are tired of exercising our right to vote for change, but we end up changing leaders without changing the situation. We sadly end up today with a constitution which protects thieves and looters and put innocent citizens in prison. Constitution which allow thieves to come to power. Constitution which allow thieves to come to power, do whatever they wish, and after leaving office, the constitution made it practically almost impossible for them to be prosecuted. And this needs to change. You see, Ghana as a nation, let me start from the lower level. As a young man or young woman, if you are doing business, whatever it is you are doing, and then you don't have a plan, you don't have vision, you are going nowhere. Ghana doesn't have any vision. This is a country where once NDC come to power, the country belongs to them. They do whatever they want to do. They dismantle everything. They break down whatever they want. The country belongs to them. They do whatever they want to do. At the end of the day, they go. NPP will come on board and then stop whatever they are doing with the state money. Everything is gone. Whatever building project, it is gone. And then they start a new one. So the nation is going no direction. There was a point in time where Ghana was better than China. But today, look at China. The Chinese have been able to chase everybody out of the global market. They are able to chase the US, the UN, the EU, all the UU group out of the global market until they have to cry and say, China, calm down. You are taking us out of the market. We are not getting anything. You have to slow down. Chinese are not ghosts. They are human beings like us. How can we explain to the younger generation that from the time of Kwame Nkrumah up till now, no government has been able to achieve half of what Kwame Nkrumah has done? Kwame Nkrumah, was he a ghost? He was a human being like us. It has always been part of my slogan. If you practice something for 10 years without getting the result needed, try different things and change strategies. And we need a development plan. And this is one of the things that give me hope. A nation with development plan. Chinese, no matter who you are. In China, when we take office today, you cannot come on board and start doing whatever you want. There is a plan you must work on. The message politicians stand before us, begging us every 4 years, preaching, begging us to give them votes. The message they preach to us, they cannot go to China and preach that message to the Chinese. You cannot go to the Chinese and stand before them and tell them that we are going to build 1,000 public toilets. Who does that? You can't go to China and tell them that you are building toilets. That's an achievement. It's an insult to us Ghanaians. With all the resources we have politicians who come to tell us about toilets. This is a country where, in the first time in the history of the whole world, we have vice president who is in power and in opposition at the same time. We have a long way to go. The commitment to changing strategy and doing different things and ending the old trend of NDC and MPP, which has never yielded any result and will not yield any result. This commitment gives birth to the Media Force Alliance, a group of social media activists who came together under the umbrella of unity to speak the message of freedom with one voice, holding one microphone. The aim of this body, Media Force Alliance, is to support all the independent candidates, listen to their views, visions, analyze their policies, for us to be able to select the right candidate and rally behind him as the third force. We need it. You can argue with your phone, we need it. So that together we can break the trend of wasted years of looting and sharing. Together we can build a brighter future for the younger generation. In closing, let us remember the words of Kwame Nkrumah, the father of our nation, who once said, "We face neither east nor west, we face forward." Let us heed these words and march forward together towards a Ghana free from shackles of bad leadership and corruption. Thank you.